That was just the door. Something in the back. Something in the back. Something in the back.
Oh, how blessed it feels to see another year. You know, people don't even really know how blessed they are that moment that everybody's singing, everybody's having a good time, and they blow their candles out.
What a feeling to be black and alive at 25 instead of being gunned down or shown on Fox 45. This is America, no lie. In life I feel like Claude Banks just trying to get a slice of white Sony's pie. My, what a brother gotta do? They tell you get a job or you either go to school. The job don't pay you enough and now your rent's due. Got a degree without financial aid, how much they run you? Don't let them sun you, make it seem they above you. Innovate, create, keep pushing till you push through. They gon' try to drag your name through the mud. They're just afraid cause they don't know what you're capable of. And if your wins ain't up, don't worry at all. We all gonna ball. This verse is Jalen's hands lifting your chin up. Fall down to get up, that's how it be. Bob and we build your own legacy like Adonis Creed. I was needing them, now they needed me. Definitely what I like to see from a young G that's free. Suffering over surrendering. Ring around the rosy bada bing. You lost fools in the crown of king.
They told us we would never make it. Well, guess what?
Well, we finally made it.
My, oh my, oh my, all this black.
Well, we finally made it.
We was supposed to make it past 25. Well, joke's on you, we still alive.
I don't talk about death, I got too much life to live. Too many orders to give, I'm down to handle my biz. Check how I'm living, I beat the system, look how I've risen. Never a victim, perfecting blessings that I've been given. I'm chillin', our brothers fighting that good fight. With a mind a little duvo, cause I'm living my best life. PJ's on the map, bringing that positive back. It's a fact, we're young, gifted, and black. But judging from the city we come from, destruction was the path of our day ones. It's sad, son. Crime is at an all-time high. Most die by 25. I catch a quick 3 to 5. That's why I thank God every day done. Cause every day above ground is a great one. I never seen the inside of a cell with handcuffs without my mama, man. There's no telling where I would end up. She played the part and the reason I'm still living. I love her and I thank her for all of them ass whippings. And to my grandmother, baby,
What I do without you.
you're my queen, God bless. They told us we would never make it. Well, guess what?
Well, we finally made it.
My, oh my, oh my, all this black.
Well, we finally made it.
We was supposed to make it past 25. Well, joke's on you, we still alive. Though the world got me fed up, but through the great teachings of Machiavelli, I learned I gotta keep my head up.
It's me against the world, that's the life of an outlaw. Shed so many tears through the pain, I will not fall.
Can't fall, evolve through any crisis. Black don't crack, you can ask Cicely Tyson.
Alright then, the fear of a black planet is fact. Takes a nation of millions to hold us back.
No slack, won't let up like them Jamaican bobsledder Sim Simmer. Who am I? A cool runner like Yul Brynner.
Born winner, born day, candles blown. Hashtag drops microphone.
Nothing in this world will stop us now. We're gonna make it, yeah. Some way, somehow.
It's your girl, Lady Merc in the house, and welcome to In the House Talk Show. It's a very special show. We're about to get cracking, lacking. First of all, let me introduce you to everybody that's on the show right now. Starting off with my brother, right here, Rico. Say what's up to the people from Providence Justice and Juice as well. Say what's up to the people real quick. Long
going on,
time
y'all?
friends and family, like my bro,
Yeah.
since like high school. So
Yeah.
this is a very special occasion. Okay, so welcome to In the House. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
You feel
having
me?
us. Thank you. Yeah.
You feel me? And then we got a very special artist. She's so talented. I definitely have to get your information. Her name Neek. But I saw her at Truth, big like Baltimore Best production, and you did your thing. I definitely want to just get like a spotlight on you real quick. Say what's up to the people.
Oh man, I appreciate that. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Neek, you know, real simple. Yeah, like she said, I work with Raw Poetry Production. We actually did a big production, kind of like play feel, for what's called Baltimore's Best.
Yep.
We was at the BMAs, in Baltimore Museum of Arts. It was amazing, man. It was so much love.
Powerful.
It was power packed because the way we operate is different. You know, everybody comes in and they bring their authentic self. It's nothing. We didn't really do nothing that was scripted.
Exactly.
We came up with just basically little skits from real life situations, and everything that we did, it had a meaning to it.
Yep.
It was a purpose.
Exactly.
Every scene was a purpose.
Exactly.
Every word that we used, every poem that was said, every song that was said, it was all connected to bring a greater experience. It really wasn't a play. It really was an experience for everybody. You know, to shed some light on the things that people don't talk about on a regular basis.
Exactly. And that's important. We got to make a purpose and impact. Like, that's the key. Like, you got to know your purpose and, like, feed those that need that, like, energy, that education, like, that knowledge.
It's all wrapped in art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Truth. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody involved into that, like, production. It was amazing. I definitely attended, so salute. We're going to get into a little Facebook birthday shout out. It's cancer season. There's a whole lot of cancers.
Oh, look at y'all.
It's a whole lot of cancers. Crab season. First of all, let me do my Facebook first, because
Go ahead, do
even
that.
in the room, it's just like cancer's filled, just all over the place. Don't pinch me. All right, cool. So Damian Smith and Tashia Sanders, happy birthday to y'all.
Happy
Shout out to
birthday.
Birthday,
Facebook.
shout out.
Turn up. Woo.
God bless.
All right,
Yeah,
my
that's
man Rico just had past birthday. Shout out to him.
On the 10th.
Okay, Cancer.
Shout out to my best friend Jasmine Watson again. Happy birthday. And of course, Amani. Yo, we going up tonight at Medusa. Everybody, that's my slime. Shout out to Lane. Yo, just Cancer in general. Happy birthday. I love cancers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always attracted to cancers. Like, I know so many cancers. It's ridiculous. But y'all cool.
Well, yeah, nah, all the time. Don't play that. Don't play
I was
that.
about to say, yeah, y'all emotional, but y'all cool.
And moody, ain't
What's
you?
your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
okay.
My
We
best
got
friend Aries.
Pisces over here, though.
Okay.
Barely
I'm
a
a
Pisces,
Virgo.
though.
You barely, what you on the cuff?
Yeah, March 20th. So.
Oh yeah, you Pisces Aries. Yeah, you Pisces Aries. I get it.
That's cool. So I don't know if you guys heard, but we're getting into a little chit chat right now. You know how ASAP Rocky was basically
man.
and confinement at Sweden, and so a couple people got involved. For those who don't know, like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, they kind of went up to Trump. And then went to like higher power. I don't know. I don't think Trump is really gonna do the thing. I don't know.
Might have said y'all went to Trump.
Past-
Y'all know he was black. ASAP Rocky black.
Exactly, because she knew a guy that knew Trump. So you know how that goes. So anyway, but Sweden's not like giving in at all. There's no real reason why they holding this man in contempt. So I just feel like, how do you guys feel as entertainers and dealing with like police unlawful justice and putting people, like innocent people, in jail? Like, is that scary for y'all, just being in the entertainment world? And, well, even as like
Yes.
a regular person in general, you know what I'm saying? How do y'all like deal with that, or would deal with that?
I don't know. It's hard because you really don't know how things are going today.
Yeah.
You could do something small and it'll turn into a gigantic thing, and then you like, wow.
We black.
Oh,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we black.
It's like,
All we gotta do is breathe
I was
wrong.
about to say, sometimes you
Like,
ain't gotta
going
do
to
nothing
jail.
small. You ain't gotta do nothing at all. You
Exactly,
just gotta be in the
like,
wrong place at the
yeah.
wrong time. You feel me? Like, but I think that me personally, as an artist, I think that I take on to my experiences in life. So I tell anybody, growing up in Baltimore, if you can grow up in these Baltimore streets, you know what I'm saying, and manage to maneuver and not get yourself caught up or get shot or get jammed up or whatever the case may be, then it ain't, the industry ain't where you want to make it at. You want to make it out in these streets.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, that's another reason why I'm big on energy, you know. Be mindful of the energy that you consume, to be mindful of the energy that you put yourself around.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the universe will shed some light on some things to show you, like, hey, real quick, get your ass out. You know what I mean? You ain't listen. All right, this what you dealing with. It's life ain't fair, but it's all about what you. It's about being conscious about where you are, your surroundings, and what you're willing to do.
And how you moving.
Basically.
Yeah.
Your behavior is serious, but that's very impactful what you just said.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. So, I want to get straight into the topics because I've been holding out, and I just want to get the right people for this type of topic because it's a lot of double standards and hypocrites and I can do it, but you can't do it type of feel. And I just want to get the record straight because it's society that really put us in these situations. And I want, I talk about social issues. That's why I have the whole purpose of In the House.
Right.
But we have to be aware that we are doing these behaviors so we can change them, be inspired. So I just want to get into, open, don't hold back. It's all good in the hood. Right. No hard feelings and nothing, give it that little spill. Yeah, okay? But it's real. So I think there's a lot of, especially gender, double standards between men and women. And I'm going to go through a list of examples. We're going to discuss it.
Okay. Right.
You feel me? But it's a lot of belief that women and men are held to different standards by just birthright. Because, with a woman, she's considered innocent and holy and just
that flower.
That gentle rose. And the man is just everything constructive and hard up, stern, and it's just damn. And we just have these kind of perspective of how we treat people because we want them to be a certain way because that's how we was taught a man should be or a woman should be. So we have these expectations from people, and it's not fair to hope who are you to ask something to me and I hardly even know you or whatever the case may be. So we're going to get to all the examples. I don't want to jump too ahead, but I just want to just break the ice.
Okay.
All right. How do y'all feel about just general double standards in society? Do you feel like it's not fair? You feel like it's bullshit? You don't apply to your daily lives or...
Oh no, I don't.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I don't. I me personally, I don't give a damn about a double standard. I believe that you are your own individual. Right. So what it is, I don't care if. I mean, it's sad because if a girl go out here, you know what I'm saying, and she have more than 1 to 2 partners, right? She a thought, she a hoe, you know what I mean? And then everybody else. If a dude go out here, he got 1 to 2, he's slipping. Actually, if he got 1 to 2, you feel me? But if he got a rack of them, he big pimping. That's the dude. That's what. So it's just I don't really care about that. Me personally, I am a free spirited individual, so I don't necessarily. I don't believe in titles. I don't believe in the whole gender thingy. You gotta, be attracted to a specific gender. Right. No, I don't believe in any of that. I believe we are human beings. We like what we like, and we evolve. So when this happening, you never know what you might like today might not be what you like tomorrow. But people so scared to step out that box. People so scared to step out of what's so comforting or what they're afraid somebody else may say about them. Yeah. It ain't got nothing to do with them. Because at the end of the day, if you die, you go 6 feet deep. And they don't. You know what I mean? They still living. Still, you know what I mean? And you out here being an angry ghost. You feel me?
Exactly. That's right. You just hit the first example. You are so, psychic. How did you do that? No, but let's talk about this. Women are considered hoes when they have multiple partners, and men are considered players. Why is that? What is because we getting entered? It's far as having the key to the lock of the whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get too explicit.
No. Go ahead.
Aspect versus a man who's actually putting in he has to get kind of permission to enter into our lock. Right. So it's just if y'all catch my drift, right? So it's just why is that stigma is this like
I'll let you
why
add
it's
that.
not fair? Why can't we be a player and pimps? You know, but we.
Well,
no,
we
see,
can't
that
speak
was-
for can't speak for all guys though.
Yeah, right. I'm just
'Cause,
saying.
you know,
generally,
You're talking about
it's
this way
stigmatized.
society. Yeah, society. Talking about
It's-
society.
yeah.
I would like
I was
to know.
I was hoping I was gonna be able to say
Yes.
something.
Please.
All right,
Speak your
so
piece.
yes, there are double standards, or there are different things allowed for different people traditionally. See, I can tell she's an individual, so she, but generally speaking, for people that everybody's not as strong as her.
Exactly.
So some people will be along the society lines. So behind the scenes, right? There was a water bug that came through back there, right? I killed it. Bam, no problem, right?
Okay.
Now let's say that I ran. Like, water bug. And she killed the water bug. Because when the water bug came, both the ladies right here was a little like what up? What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My thing is that that's a gender thing.
Okay.
That's one of the society things.
Right.
If I ran and they ran, I mean, we just gonna get overrun by bugs.
Right.
There's certain
Right.
general things. You know, so if I ran from the bug, she'd been looking at me crazy the whole time. She'd been looking at me crazy, justifiably so.
Right.
Right. If we walking somewhere, okay, say she was coming in here, or she's leaving out in the mall, and I'm standing in front of the door like looking at the door like, you gonna grab the door?
Yeah.
She's gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy.
I would like to add something
You're
though.
gonna look crazy. So there's certain things that I think society puts in place.
gotta
Now you don't
gotta
have to
look
do
at them crazy,
it.
too.
You ain't got to do it. But I'm just saying those society things exist. Now yes, there's gonna be guys who are scared of bugs. There are gonna be girls who get to the door first and open the door. Right. I'm saying that you gonna say, wait, I opened the door one time. I mean, that's fine. I'm saying generally speaking, you don't expect for women to, hey, lady, come on, you just do it for me. You know what I mean? It's generally speaking.
Right.
Now I said all that to get to your player example.
Okay.
Generally speaking, your mother. Now there's gonna be exceptions to this, but we look at women and men. We hold women in a higher esteem
There we go.
than men.
There we go.
Women are more valuable than men. Okay,
That's true.
we a dime a dozen, right?
That's true.
Y'all are held in a higher esteem because you are the ones who hold life.
That's true.
So I'm putting you on a pedestal. So me saying that we can do anything, that's because y'all are on a higher plateau than we are. Now there's some instances where you may say, okay, they can do whatever they want on that one thing, but everything else is based on y'all. Me killing the bug, me grabbing the door, me putting my coat down. I mean, they don't really do it like that, but I'm saying me putting my coat down so you can deal with a puddle. You know what I mean? That all those things are because we hold women in higher esteem. Just like if you got a kid, you got an older kid, you got a younger kid. The older one, like, you like, look, you the oldest. You can't do everything that the baby do. But he like, but I'm your kid too. Okay, yeah, but we hold you in a higher esteem. You the oldest. So it's that's all it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, sometimes women love to focus on the, well, he have a whole bunch of girls. That's the only thing y'all got. Everything else is based for y'all. Court's based for y'all. Everything. There's nothing you can come up with. It's not based on
child support.
Nothing.
All that is geared towards women.
Why do you think that, like, when men cheat, right? Talking about cheats last week, so catch my show.
Okay.
But when men cheat on their women, it's okay. Like, it's a pass.
It's not
like,
okay.
Please, like
We do it badly.
But as soon as their girl cheat on them, they just the worst thing in the world. They the most
Because most likely when a woman cheats, she cheats on the brother. You know, she cheats with a brother she actually like.
I'm about to say.
They got one in the chamber, boy. Got that one in the chamber.
All right, so I like to play both sides sometimes. So on the female side, when a female cheats, she's definitely going to cheat with somebody she has an emotional connection with.
Yeah.
Reason being, females can't make moves without using emotions. That's a given. Dudes, on the other hand, don't necessarily use emotions because 9 times out of 10 they were taught to be hard, to not really show feelings, to do it. So it's like it's almost in their nature to see physical and say I'm attracted to the physical, and then they get aroused and boom, and after that arousement is over, and then it's just like, oh, it's just another
on to the
so
next.
to the next one. You
Right.
feel me? A female, on the other hand, she's gotta like you. She's gotta get to know you in a certain sense to allow you to even think that you're gonna be able to penetrate her space in any kind of way. So with that being said, it's just like, man,
You are amazing. You need to tell more women because she explained it.
But
A
in
guy
the
could have
same
said that
time,
same thing.
can I be honest with you? If a dude ever catch his girl cheating, it's already over.
Oh, yeah.
Reason being,
Oh, yeah.
women are the best cheaters out here. If you 9 times out of 10,
That's
9
only
times out
because
of
we
10,
ain't paying attention.
it's not even so much as paying attention. You can pay attention to your woman the entire time, but you got to pay attention to the energy and really pay close attention to her movements.
Oh, yeah.
See the way she moves.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, females, I ain't trying to fuck it up. But I'm just saying, like, pay attention to what it is that she's doing.
Right.
A female will definitely be cheating on you whole time, talking to a side dude, and you sitting right next to her, and because she leaned over to you and was just like, baby, what you thinking about?
Yeah.
Or whatever, you like, oh, she's still into me whole time.
right.
Soon as you mess up, she already like, you
Damn,
know
she
what?
out the door.
Hey, boo,
What's
where
up?
you at? Cause I can't do this.
Hey, big head.
Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, so, or the hey stranger, you know, hit him with that. You feel me? Like it's different. So, but with a dude can cheat on a girl. You know what I'm saying? Cheat on his girl and never intend that him and his girl gonna be over because it's just like, man, you know I don't care about her. Like, what? I wasn't thinking
Ain't
about her. I
trying to
mean,
show that
she just
side
popped up
that
and
he
she was
hurt.
there for the moment. Like, hit you with the I text you first, you ain't respond. You know, like type. You don't
It's
feel me?
all
Right,
bullshit
right.
at the end of the day. But I get your point.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know, a dude
All right, what
don't
you
see
think?
it like as a female going up and leave him for
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Once a dude get cheated on, it's just like, oh my God, you let somebody else get what I got.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all seen
Like,
the movie Boomerang,
Don't
right?
get shit you can't take.
Well, yeah.
But here's the thing, you can't take something you never own.
True.
Yeah.
And see, the thing what I think what we feel as humans is that we feel as though in a relationship there's an ownership. There's no such thing as ownership. As in a relationship, there's two parties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't own me, I don't own you. But what we do have to do is connect on a certain level
Right.
to be able to understand each other in times where it might be hard
Right.
or in times where it might be difficult. And I might not like you, but because I love you, I'm gonna stick around.
Right.
Facts.
You know, so it's definitely one of those type people like to play they like to test the waters too much. In my eyes.
Yeah.
Too many games. I don't got time.
I ain't got time.
Let me ask y'all this
Okay.
aspect. This is another good one. All right. Why do you think men are praised to take care of their own damn kids, but women are looked at like they're required to do so? Think on that. That's drop the
That's
mic.
it.
When you
Cause-
say
cause-
praise, what do you mean?
Yo,
Yeah.
Well, credit.
and they just only pay for daycare or maybe see their kids want to
Pop
like
up every
holiday
2
or something
weeks
like
or
that.
something.
Exactly.
Right.
They not a full-time parent, but they get, oh yeah, but his dad came to the school today and looked up like.
Well, that's because generally speaking, it's not a lot of dads at the schools. So when a dad is at the school, it's like, wow, a dad.
My dad's
Right.
here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
And you get all the praise.
It works. It works hand in hand. The worst thing you can say to the child is, "I'm gonna tell your father."
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? That right there is supposed to invoke fear in him. No. Wait, I was just, hold, wait, slow down.
Right.
Wait a minute, mom. You know what I mean? It's like that. He's like, the father will be like, look, I'm gonna tell your mother. I'm like, okay. You know
Well,
what
I mean, in our household, it wasn't
My
that.
mother already know.
Hell
You know what I
no.
mean? It's that. But yes, women
Got this
are
plan.
expected to do that. That part is, I guess it's like that because women give birth, I guess. You know what I mean? But I don't know why that stereotype exists, but it does. I don't know why though.
All right,
Big.
so I kind of feel like that's something that came from the picture that was painted, history. Reason being is the picture of white America is a mother, a father, and kids. The
Right.
father works, totally provides. That's all he's really supposed to do. He's supposed to be macho. He's supposed to go out there, chop wood, bring the bacon, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, that you're supposed to do. The woman, on the other hand, is looked at as the nurturer. She's the one that's supposed to, and I mean, technically, it's true. I mean, when a woman gives birth and she brings that baby into the world, her body then starts to produce everything that baby needs alone just to grow, be healthy, and to continue life. A man don't do that. Once the man, yeah, I mean, splat, boom, here you go, you here,
Right.
and like, yo, my job is done. I got you here.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's kind of like one of those. It's like to see a man step up and want to be a nurturer or want to even take part in his child's life to be more than just a provider is where the praise comes in at.
Right.
Because it's
Okay.
like
I see that.
I like that.
It's typical.
Yeah.
I like
You feel me? It's typical to be a man and think that all you're supposed to do is get up, go to work, bring
Right.
home the money, pay the bills, come home, and
forget about
and-
family.
yeah,
like,
and it becomes a routine, and a lot of
Right.
us are in society are routine. That's what we do. We stuck in a routine. Is what we do on a daily basis. It's like you get up, you go to work. Yeah, some may go out and have a drink or whatever.
Right.
Some may just go home and sit around, relax, play the game,
The
you know what I mean?
program.
And it's like one of those things. Is like, all right, if I'm home. If you home and I'm at work, then I'm expect to come home to a house, a
Right.
cooked meal, a
Right.
clean house, kids. I mean, they could be running around, but at least they got some type of chill.
do
You
something
know,
with these
Then,
kids.
you know all of that. You know, it's kind of like it's roles, and I think that because it's all with society. Everybody got a role to play with this, especially in family. You looking at a female, she's supposed to be the one. If she not going to work, then she need to be taking care of home. And if she is working, you still expect her to take care of home because it's just like
And that part.
it's like, all right, well, because
That
that's where the role come in. It's like,
Right.
well, instead of taking the initiative to want to learn how to be the nurturer, to
Right.
watch the woman do
Right.
what it is that she does, to give her the break that she may need, that women are not going to say because we feel like this is our job, but we get tired as hell.
Exactly.
Like we don't like them kids as much. Y'all don't like them kids, but we, I mean, they going when something go wrong, they gonna come to mommy.
Right.
For discipline, we supposed to call y'all,
Right.
you know, because they looking at y'all. Oh, that's daddy, that's my child.
You don't play.
If he hit me, that's gonna hurt.
Right,
You know,
right.
mommy on the other hand, she might be passive aggressive. You know,
Right.
well, not these
Nah,
typical.
nah, my
black
mama.
moms.
Right.
My mother wasn't passive aggressive at all. So
Not my mother.
my mother was a thug, so it was different.
Yeah, not my mama.
Yo, check this out though. So, why are women? Because you brought up a good point that made me think. Like when a man at work providing for his family, but women do that too for a lot of broke men. Because society wise,
That's this new age shit.
That's been
That's
old
how I
age
feel.
shit too.
No, I'm talking about new age where as far as like a woman being okay with taking care of the house, taking care of the man. The man may pay, he may work, he may not, you know, all that whatever, and you just content with him just
Yeah.
being there. Like
Like, that's
no,
crazy.
that ain't how I grew up. Like
Exactly.
nah, my grandmother wasn't having that.
But women are like looked at as gold diggers, right? When they mess with like a borrower or financial due or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But
How many of them is she going through?
What?
Like, do she got them like? Oh, sorry, do she got a roster? Because that's what I consider a gold digger. Like, if she got like Bill Gates, then she got Jay-Z,
Right.
then she got like, you know, she go down the line, she got Trey Songz. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna consider her a gold digger. She only going for the ones that,
With the money.
you know, yeah, you know, she not giving the other
I
medium,
ain't saying
you know,
she
the
a
fair
gold
chance.
digger.
You
She
stupid.
got needs.
You
You want the
stupid.
man to smoke what he can't buy weed. Like, you know that Kanye?
Yeah, you know, Kanye. But if she got like one dude that work at McDonald's, I ain't gonna call her a guy. I ain't gonna call her a gold digger because, like, you know, she got a heart.
Rolling on it.
Exactly. But the contrary of it is like men are never looked at as like bums. Well, sometimes in the sense when they are getting taken care of from a woman.
We not?
Like,
They not looked at as a bum in that woman's eyes.
Yeah.
Her
we not.
friends, on the other hand,
Oh man.
we are saying something
why
totally
women-
different.
But why like put up with it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I personally think it got something to do with the dick, and that's just me personally.
Yeah, but that do get old though.
Yeah.
It get old, but if she got low self esteem and she think that you
Oh,
the
yeah, you
only
got
one, then you safe forever.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
So don't ever gas her up, or you lost.
yeah, you gotta. Well, damn. Yeah, that's why we pray. That's why we pray on the ones with daddy issues.
Yeah.
Or the ones that got
There's a lot of
kids, they got
dudes with mommy
they got
issues,
kids
too,
with the
though.
fall
Mommy
vein in there,
issues.
like
Yeah, especially a lot of dudes with mommy issues, yo.
No, we ain't.
And then they like project that on women they date. You feel me?
No, that's why it's gotta heal before you get into any serious relationship.
and that's what bullshit is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. Like I think
What?
No, I
Said
mean
nah.
not like nah like that, but
You said nah.
It's
I'm like,
has
huh?
an eyebrow raised over here. Like, what's
I got
going on? It's like,
nah, not like that. Like you definitely gotta heal. But I mean like you gotta like have closure. I think a lot of people try to patch things up and try to brush past a lot of things without really getting to the root of the problem. And
The only closure that you need is to understand that your life deserves better. That's it.
Oh, you just went to church.
That's right.
Benny, amen.
That's all.
Just went to church as a kid. All right, cool. But you said men, going back to the point, are looked at as bum to like.
Especially if a woman get mad at us.
to society.
You broke, mother. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Like a little boy.
And then you say, all right. You take her to the bedroom, then she your best friend again. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Right.
Baby boy.
But
you gonna get in there and fix them tacos.
Gonna get up there and clean.
right, not baby boy. That's a
And
classic.
take them keys and be gone the whole day.
Taking advantage.
With your other baby mother.
Exactly. Taking advantage
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
woman. But when a woman do it, she a
Alright.
gold digger, she a like she a prostitute, she a user. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, why is that stigma exist? Like, why can't a dude be a gold digger? I don't even know if dudes can
I
be
think
gold.
they
Can
probably
dudes
out
be
here.
gold?
Yeah,
They out here.
TLC brought him up. A scrub. Listen, we got them. Yeah, they out here. They've been out here for years. We call them scrubs. They call us gold diggers. We call them scrubs.
But if a man is a scrub, what does it make the woman for dealing with him? Because last time I checked, at the end of the day,
She a scrubette.
I can't do no more to you than what you allow me to do.
Exactly. That's her issue. She got some problems.
Right.
You feel me? That's not all women, but most women don't
Right.
even get to that root of the point. I feel like what you said, you got to heal before you get into anything.
Right.
And a lot of people don't go through a healing process.
Nope.
Nobody wants to really trust that process. It's like that process take too long. That process is too painful. It's like, but you got to see that beyond the painful part in order for you to even establish a connection with the next person that think that's going to be your forever or a lasting one. You've got to let go some of the residue from the previous one.
Right.
So it's like when people start to realize that, like, everybody wants to be surface when it comes down to a relationship. When it start to get deep, then it's just like, hold up, wait a minute. See, I wasn't thinking about all of that.
As soon
like,
as it start getting hard,
yeah.
it's a wrap.
People run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. I ain't
Uh-huh.
gonna run that. But this is another good one.
Okay.
Alright.
Men hitting women versus women hitting men.
Well, hey, how does
Nobody
that
should be hitting
you-
nobody.
Are we talking about
Yeah.
fighting?
Yeah.
Oh, all right,
No.
cool.
Domestic violence.
I don't
So,
know.
because a lot of
I don't know
people
if I
have
should
this
talk on that
stigma,
one.
right?
I
that
know a lot of
men
brothers.
is not supposed to hit women.
I know a lot of women that fight better than the hardest dude I know.
Right.
So what you do? You get
We
stomped
all
out.
know
Getting
that
knocked
violence
out.
is not the answer, but it's like, why is that stigma okay? It's like, why sometimes women is allowed to, even though I don't think it's right, to hit men. Like, I seen a couple videos, like, a woman really slapping the shit out of her man, and he was just eating him.
You remember the Ray Rice video?
Oh my goodness.
Spit on him.
Exactly.
Oh, see that?
That's the form of
That's
Yeah.
why I don't believe in the double standard for that situation.
Speak on
Because
it.
this how I feel. Growing up as a kid, my mother used to say, "Don't put your hands on nobody. She don't want them to put their hands on you."
Facts.
Right? Now, granted, we always tell the boys, "You're never supposed to put your hands on a girl." I was a girl who fought boys. I didn't really fight girls. Girls never approached me to want to fight.
Right.
But dudes always did some dumb shit that made me want to pluck them. So I was that person that would fight a dude. Now, my mother used to tell me, you put your hands on a guy, he hits you. If you hit him first and he hits you, you deserved it. Reason being is because you're not supposed to put your hands on somebody if you don't want them to retaliate.
True.
Now, with dudes, I think the double standard comes into play because most dudes, the physique of a dude is stronger.
True.
Muscle wise, power pack. Like, a female can slap you to heaven and hell and back, and
be
you gonna
fine.
eat that. A dude punch a chick, lights out. You feel me? Like, she, you know what I mean? She wake up in the hospital. You wake up on the floor, you know what I mean, with a scratch. You feel me? Because she just slapped you too many times.
Or they could be dead. Remember,
Oh, well,
he
yeah,
got
true.
game. He ain't mean to put his.
Well, he
hand-
just-
you know,
Oh, yeah,
he just-
well,
But he
the
pushed in the
strip.
stove though.
Yeah, and she
Pushed
died.
in the- No, that was on an accident.
So
you
On
know
an
that was
accident.
like-
It wasn't.
That's
That
the strength of a man, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. But
You know?
either way, like, your point is very valid. Like, that's something that we should be actually teaching young girls as well. Because you know,
I teach my kids that.
Yeah,
My nieces and my nephews, my godkids, like yo.
Girls don't hear the guys either, and they think it's okay, it's acceptable, and like we always kind of be hard on boys. Like, don't you ever hit a girl, like you know, because jail reasons.
Yeah, tell that one girl hit you and make you see stars, and you realize that was not a chick that hit me. She got a chick body, but that was a nigga in there. So, yeah.
The spirit of Mike Tyson in there.
Right. Young Layla Ali over here.
It's crazy.
Yo.
So why do you think men can't be like emotional and weak? Like they like claim that soft or like a punk.
Like weakness.
Yeah. Like they can't be emotional in the sense versus women who's maybe either too emotional or never showing emotion, which is very possible as well. So what is that stigma like? I know. I really feel like it come from childhood because we.
Oh yeah, because we was taught that boys don't cry.
Don't cry. Don't tighten up. You know what I mean?
Especially
like,
when you're dealing with a father and it's a son. Like, what you crying for?
Exactly.
Put the chin up. Like you like.
So,
that's generational.
Yeah.
Right.
To me, I see it as a generational curse. Reason being is because so many men for years, and I mean not even years, centuries, don't know how to release themselves, their anger, their emotions, don't know how to be in tune with them. They teach the next generation of young men how to not be in tune with the emotions. And now the generation that we have so lost in their emotions that now they looking for every coping mechanism that they can find, whether it be a drug, whether it be a person, whether it be a gun, whether it be anything that they can find that type of comfort in. I think once people get to the point where they're ready to break generational curses and break these cycles that we as a people have brought upon amongst ourselves, then we'll be a lot better. Because I honestly prefer, I mean, I don't want you know what I'm saying, to be going to the Lion King with me and then you bust out crying. Right? I mean, I'm not going to judge you because you cried for real, but we going to talk about this. Like, I need to know. Right, I mean, yeah, you feel me? Like you feel me? Like, if you give me the ugly cry at the movies, like, we gonna talk about it. Right. You feel me? But if a tear drop, you feel me? Like, understand, like, be in tune with your emotions.
Right.
Because if you're not, like, we not gonna get nowhere. That's why we got a lot of angry ass men in jail because they don't know how to release their anger. Instead of walking away from a situation thinking that was gonna belittle him as a man, instead of saving his life, he decided to retaliate immediately, and now he's paying the consequences for it, all because he was never taught how to be in tune with his own emotions. Yeah, that anger is there, but walk away, go sit down in a corner somewhere for a second. If you got cried out. You want to punch something, nigga, go punch a bag or something. You feel me? Like, you gotta find it's outlets.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but I think society has conditioned us to think a certain type of way, to react a certain type of way, and because we get so comfortable in these ways that we've created, it's just like it's so hard to break a cycle. But any addict will tell you it takes 30 days to break a cycle, and then after that, once them 30 days are gone, now it's on you. It's all mental. It's now it's not an addiction anymore. It's whether it's a choice, whether you want to go backwards or if you want to keep moving forward. It's the same thing with your emotions. When you realize that you are emotionally disconnected with life, and you realize that, it is now become a choice of whether or not you want to become in tune with yourself, figure out exactly who you are, not who you are to the next person, but who you are to yourself. Then once you get to that point, then you make life a little bit more easier for the people that you come in contact with and to be able to deal with yourself. A lot of people don't even like to be alone.
That's me.
Why is that though?
Because I love people. Like, I love like energy. I feel like it could be from childhood. I don't like abandonment. I have attachment issues. I definitely work on that. But yeah, like I don't want to be alone. I want to be forgotten. I want to make sure I have a purpose and I impact everyone, you know. So that's just what it is. I got one more. Then we're gonna get to who up next because we got a special edition. I want to get into both of y'all. But I got one more versus why can't, like, when men get molested or raped, it's not considered like serious. Like they can't be raped, quote unquote, versus women who are like molested and raped as well. It's all like all hell break loose. Like you trying to go get the man, trying to kill him, trying to put him in jail for like 100 years. But when like men, it's not taken serious.
It's
like,
just
you
like,
like
whatever happened,
like,
it's happening.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of stigma. But men actually can get raped. You know, and I'm like, I definitely want to get y'all opinion because y'all both was gentlemen.
I definitely want to hear y'all view on that.
Well, ooh, That's
That was
hard.
tough.
That is.
the last one. Yeah.
That's a tough one. I don't know, man, because it's like, I guess, you know, with men, it's like you said, they don't want to be looked at as like, oh, you gay or what's wrong with you. And then going back to like having emotions bottled up, you got feelings, like you got the men that like carry emotions bottled up already, and then along with that added on top of that, it's like, how are you supposed to express that?
Yeah.
Who do you tell? Like, you can't tell your mother, you definitely can't tell your dad, because like going back, that's daddy, that's father, pops.
Can't tell your boys.
No, it's like you feel alone and you trapped, so you don't know which way to go about it. So that's really hard. Like, I don't even know how somebody would even deal with that.
That's crazy. Yeah, and I was just thinking of that because, like, when women get raped, like I said.
Oh yeah.
You get a whole
yeah, you get
trial and everything.
Right.
Like a whole trial comes
Right.
with it. It's just like, it's not fair to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Not personally, but it's just like
Right.
society wise for men to not have that same reaction. Like you guys should make sure.
I think
you
that
get
comes
therapy
along
as well.
Like he said earlier, that whole pedestal thing, where women is held on a higher pedestal,
Right.
and you know men aren't.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if that woman is on a pedestal and you take that rose from that woman without her consent, it's almost like it's basically committing a crime. But because dudes are looked at as supposed to be
savages,
the predator.
Yeah, the
we
predator.
supposed that y'all supposed to be the ones getting.
Like, how
y'all
could
supposed
you
to
let
get it.
somebody
So
take
if a
something from-
female
right.
come to you and she giving it to you and you tell her no and she take it from you, it's almost looked at in a different sense. It's looked at as like, oh, you must be the man because she
Right.
wanted you that bad.
Right,
Or,
right.
and it's not. It's a sickness. It's mental. It's wrong on
Right.
every platform that you look at. But unfortunately, we still here, back with society, how they conditioned us. And if, as a dude, you get something taken from you, you weak.
Right.
As a female, because females for centuries was looked at
That's
as
the weaker
weak.
vessel.
Right.
It's like we do so much to prove our strength. And
That's
to
right.
get recognition to show that we not weak-minded, we stronger than majority of y'all. 9 times out of 10, y'all not gonna make it without us. You feel me?
That is
So
right.
That's right.
Because behind
so
every, you know,
it's
good
like
woman is a great
once
woman.
you take what we have, what we had to strive for, it's more intense. Opposed to when you take something from a man and he's looked at as weak, then that's where anger comes in. At.
Right.
I got friends that I got a couple friends, dudes that I know that had that situation happen to them as a kid, and what it did was it turned them, in my eyes, into hoes because then they felt like because they didn't know how to voice what was taken from them. Oh, I see that technically I'm supposed to have a bunch of girls.
Right.
Like
Right.
my uncles and them didn't sugarcoat nothing for me like they did my cousins. So they put it in my cousin's mind like the more women you got, you the man. So
Stigma.
you gotta, yeah, and that's how it. Unfortunately, that's how it is. That's how men show their strength. And because women are so powerful, it's like if you can, as a man, if you can captivate enough women out here to be in your roster, in your field, and on your team, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta give. Because women are very, very strong-minded. We more stubborn than anything. So to get us, you had to put in some work. Well, some of us, not a lot of us. Because today's group of women, I mean, you tell baby girl like, yo, shorty, I got some diesel, yeah, man. I got some Henny, yeah, I'm saying, like, what's up? What you trying to do? Matter of fact, I got the rose. What you? You know, and then shorty, oh my God, for real, yeah, come through. You know, like that easy. No standards. You feel me? But over time, it's like then you gotta go back to like, yo, what made us lose those standards?
Right.
And it's like always, it's a breakdown of things because I believe that everything, there's nothing that happens for no reason. Nothing really happens by coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Whether you understand that reasoning immediately or 10 years down the line, that you're gonna get an answer for why a specific event happened. You feel me? Nobody wants to dig deep to get to the root of why situations are the way that they are.
Right.
So now here we are, still surface flowing. You feel me? Trying to make things happen, but nobody wants to get to where we can build again.
Right.
Like if your foundation got a crack in it, you need to start all the way over. Because by the time you build that tower, that crack,
coming down.
boom, it's coming down. So we keep trying to build a tower as a people. We keep trying to build a tower over all of this, and every level is almost like Tetris.
Yeah.
We keep building, and then when it actually meet and that it comes full surface, boom, you drop a level. You feel me? Why? Because you just adding whatever you can get to fill that space, whatever you can get to fill that void. You adding. Nobody's going to the surface to clean that root out and build from what you learn where you are.
That's real, man.
So
that's real.
Well, we snapped.
That's deep, man. That was powerful.
Profound.
Definitely. Who up next is a very special interview because all three of these artists, amazing people, conscious minds, are like great magicians and artists. Like for drawing, like seriously, you're so dope. Like just period. Your mind, consciousness. I just want to do a little something different. I want to vibe out too. If you can get like a little music freestyle going on towards the end of the show, that would be dope. So I just want to get into like a group discussion of like what inspired you guys to start even getting into music and the industry of entertainment, and how can y'all inspire people to like get involved or stepping their foot inside that industry. We could just go around the room. We can start with you, Lee, because like I said, I saw you in person, and like, I think that's different when you like hear something right. Actually seeing someone
like live. Yeah, you get a better experience when you see somebody live.
That was my first time actually experience and seeing her this period. I was just like, yo, like you just came like that energy. I felt your energy all the way from the stage like to my seat. So I was like, I gotta know who she is. So like, thank you again for coming in the house. But yeah, just tell me a little background music.
All right, first and foremost, I gotta give a shout out to my RPU fam, Raw Poetry Production, Truth, everybody. Reason being is because that was your first time seeing me, and it was the first time I ever did something like that.
That's crazy, yo.
That
work is crazy.
So it was like that was my first time ever stepping out of my complete comfort zone to do more than just sing. Okay. Because I sang, I act, I stepped. Like we was doing multiple different things. That me being me, I'm a laid back cat. You feel me? Like I be chill zone. I do my music and I get out of there. That's it. So it was just like that was me stepping out of the box. So I mean, the love that I'm receiving all over just from people like seeing that and all that is just like it's a little it's inspiring. It make me feel a little weird just a little bit because it's like oh shit, I really did something. But it's just like but me personally, all right. So I've been singing since I was 3. Grew up in the church, singing in church. Basically church kid. Before I was a pastor, all that. You're not gonna get into all of that. Right. So but I grew up under music. And then I tell people all the time, I learned at an early age how to balance 2 different lives. I learned how to balance a life of church and spirituality and being in tradition and being looked at. You had to be a certain type of way, act a certain way, dress a certain way. And then living in Baltimore City, over West and over East. Right. And not just, I wasn't no county kid. I lived in the hood. Right. So it was like, it was in the hood of East Baltimore. We was in the hood of West Baltimore. Right. So it was like learning how to manage those 2 lives. I became very versatile as a kid. I realized that I didn't really. I'm not gonna say church wasn't for me, but that right there was a standard too that I couldn't get with. Right. It was like it felt like a contradiction. I had people telling me to be one way, and then outside of the church, when I see you look just like the dudes I'm out here talking to on the street. So it was just like I found my own way in the mix of all of this. By the time I was like, I did like pageants and talent shows growing up and stuff. I traveled as a kid. Things happened in life where that got shut down quickly, and then moms had to, do other stuff, and then got caught up in the streets and all kinds of little stuff, whatever. But by 16, I started. I ran into a couple of different like local rappers who liked the fact that I could flow with, like, they would be rapping and stuff like that, whatever, and would try to sing something, and I would just be sitting there minding my business or whatever. And my brother, who knew like this was something that we did in the house, this was like a it was our outlet when shit went left, when stuff was going ham, when we didn't really have like when we really wanted the crowd, we wanted to zap, like we would we would freestyle
Yeah,
off
turn
of
on
what
some
was going
music,
on,
some
like
beats or something.
You know, like
Right.
just in there, pencil with the to the
Right.
table with the knuckles and doing all of that for real,
That's classic.
rapping about the fact that we got Kool-Aid, no sugar,
Right.
like you know, like all the things that was going on around, and that was our outlet. That's how we was able to get it out for real at the time. So I would be in studio sessions with other people as a writer, ghostwriter kind of feel. Not
Dang.
as a
Yo.
person to let them know that I really could sing.
Right.
And then my brother would be like, hey, yo, what you hear, Neek? And I'd be sitting there like, oh, God. So then I'd be listening to it, and then I would go off, and he'd be like, yo, that's what I need, that's what I need. So I started working with rappers and started being able to come up with their hooks and started to be able to add some type of melody to their words to actually convey what it is, that the message that they're trying to get out. Because Drake is a phenomenon. Before we had Drake, you know what I mean, Pac wasn't sing rapping. I mean,
No.
he would kind of, you know,
Lyricist.
hold your head. You know,
Right, but he
hold
ain't
it. You could hold
nobody
a word, but it wasn't
harmonizing.
no singing. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
so it was just like, you know, to get somebody that could fit into that type of box, it was like, all right, cool. So that's what I started doing. And I've always seen it as that was my go-to. That's my passion. Like when I get angry, I got anxiety problems and stuff like that. I'm ADHD accordingly.
Yeah.
But
Nah.
with all of that, when things would go left, I ran to the music.
Right.
When I couldn't express my emotions, I went to the music.
Because that was
Right.
always the outlet.
Yeah, that was my safe place. And
Right.
for me, it was like I don't trust nobody else, but I know with the music, I can trust the music.
Right.
You feel me? Like the music never did me wrong.
Right.
Now, growing up, when you start tapping into like little industry lanes and start dealing with certain people, if you're not comfortable, you don't really know your gift and who you are with it, it will make you dislike music. And it's not the music, it's the people.
Yeah.
You gotta know the
So
difference.
it's like
Yeah.
I got to a point at like 18, 19, I had signed a contract, was about to go and be a background singer for somebody and go on tour. And they had me quit my job and some more. And I'm like,
Right.
all right, cool. And then they disappeared. And then I find out like 3 months later, like they decided to go with an actual group instead
Right.
of just individual singers. But nobody contacted me. That made me feel like, yo, man, fuck this industry. I don't want to do this music. Like, nah, like I just put my life on the line for this, and y'all play with it that easily. Like, nah. So it makes you feel like, you know, it's the music that go wrong, but it's never. I had to find my way with the music. So that was me. So I realized like I like all types of music. People ask like, what's your genre? I don't have one.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Right.
what's your-
Yeah, they try to
like,
put you in a
yeah,
box.
Yeah. I don't believe,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't believe in titles, box, confinement, all
Right.
that. No more locked doors. I don't like
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah, it definitely was like a good flow that you had, like a reggae and then like singing.
yeah,
type
so
of
it's
flow.
like, yeah, it's and
Alright.
then me, I'm a creator, so
Yeah.
my brain always goes to like, all right, cool, I like that rhythm, but
Let me show
how
you
would
that.
Nick do it?
Yeah.
Kind of
Right,
feel, you feel
right.
me?
Yo,
And
snap.
it's like even with that, all right, so that bring back, you know,
Oh,
this show.
hold on. Let me get
Yeah,
into
go
that
ahead.
real quick
Oh,
because
good.
we
Wasn't
almost
it?
out of time.
Good.
But
How you feel?
we gonna talk. I want to talk about your project, 25th Joint, and y'all been doing actually a lot of music for years. That for those who don't know, so I want to give like a salute to both of y'all for
Thank you.
continuing
Thank you.
to grind. I know it's been like a long time.
It's
like,
a journey.
It's been a journey. And I'm definitely just as proud of you, just individually and
No,
both
thank
at the
you.
team, because y'all definitely is like my brothers, like real talk.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
Thank you. We
So,
love you too.
just real quick, just give a little spill, like why I even started music and like being conscious as well, because I think that's important. A lot of rappers out here is not even being conscious about what they talking about. They're just trying to get a hot pop
Single.
single
Right.
just to get up, but no one's feeding the minds. And I think y'all have been consistently conscious, and I think that's important. So I just want to give that spill. Go ahead.
Well, I know for me, just wanting to be an instrument for change. I mean, when I first heard Public Enemy, the X Clan, Boogie Down Productions for the first time, it was always something that, you know, I always wanted to emulate.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to play a part in becoming a soundtrack to sort of a revolution. So,
That's your inspiration, basically.
that's basically my inspiration.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you,
Well, for me, I always feel like I always been a creative. You know,
Rick? Yeah. Boy
from
can draw too.
drawing
Yeah, exactly.
to music to whatever it is, coming up with
Comedy
ideas
too.
or anything. You know, I just like
Yeah.
creating. So with music, it became like the outlet. certain things you dealing with stuff at
Exactly.
school or whatever. I don't know, like certain problems you be dealing with at high school and stuff. But it was fun, and then you go in that booth and you just you're hearing your voice, and when you hear it for the first time, you lock.
Right.
And
True that.
and the love is already there for it, because when we were young, music was all around.
Exactly.
And it was good,
Especially
you know what I'm
hip-hop,
saying?
It was that vibe,
So
that
right, so it just made
don't
you
feel like that no more.
nah. Then what? It's trying to get back, but
Barely.
yeah. So like we always been in like the process of like creating stuff, even if it's like things that we want to put forward to the future that's gonna better our people, and
Right.
things like
Exactly.
that, because we need it.
So
That's
was
true.
that like kind of the inspiration behind the project of 25?
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, you listening.
I told
You want to build, you gotta build your own. If you don't build your own,
There we go, brother.
ain't nobody gonna build it for you.
Yeah.
So
It's very key to like have ownership and entrepreneurship.
Oh,
and
yeah.
take,
Yeah.
like, being professional, like you are your brand. You have to invest.
Exactly.
And like people are watching. So I just like salute you. Like I said, once again, I think it's powerful, and I
Thank
hope
you.
a lot of people are inspired to like be more lyrical and stop trying to just make a quick dollar. Because even your music touch people, like you said, you just had a whole outlet of people just reaching out to you, and I feel like that is important. Like if you can touch someone, then you did your job.
right.
So DJ Diamond, can you do me a favor? Can we get some music? I want to do like something different.
You
I
got-
ain't never did something like this before. We want
We want to go in on
we want to
something.
do a little freestyle vibing session right now, because normally
You got it.
I do
Good.
individual,
Go ahead.
but this is a special occasion. Like this is a special occasion. You feel
Oh,
me?
you got some hip hop.
I definitely want to put out. Make sure y'all get my man Tony okay? So we want to stand the vibe. So I just whatever y'all feel, y'all can sing, y'all can rap.
Oh man.
I had already put some shit.
Yeah, bust it out.
You gon' have to do more when you gon' have to do less when you, baby, you know I always willing to. Since you gon' have to do more when you gon' have to do less when you, baby, you know I always willing to. Oh, babe, just keep it 100, keep it 100 with me, yeah. I keep it 100, I'ma keep it 100 with you, yeah. Keep it 100, so keep it 100 with me, yeah. I keep it 100, I'ma keep it 100 with you, check it. We done put in so much work now, but time and time again, I feel like it just ain't enough now. Like I ain't the one now. Tired of feeling like I'm tolerated, way more than I am appreciated, and that ain't the feeling I want. Feeling like I should let go and get back to the basics. Got me asking questions like Inspector Gadget just to see if I'ma get the same reaction. Damn, is it true? Is it me? Is it them? Is it you? And I ain't wanna let you go, so it's only right I let you know. The deeper the feelings, the less there's resistance, but I'm feeling distant. You gonna have to do more.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Y'all got some hip hop. Got some hip hop.
And then do you have an EP coming out?
Actually, I do.
First of all.
I have an EP that will be coming out soon. Been working on it, perfectionist. So, but real soon, probably within like the next, you got like 2 more months before I'm just trying to finalize everything, make sure it's all legit, and then and then soon as it's legit, you dropping it.
Please send me that. You like having like an EP party or something like?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a listening party. I am gonna have a
Listening
listening
party,
party. We're gonna do it live. So we'll play the tracks, but I'm gonna have them played with a band.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
That's gonna be dope.
Old school. That's what I'm
that's
talking
gonna be
about.
dope.
I need to get back to the strange and shit because I just don't understand why everybody using TikTok. So I love hearing like the just
Yeah.
the authenticity. So, your project is out. Where can people find your project? What platform?
They
And
can find us on SoundCloud under Poetic Justice, capital F, capital L.
Okay.
And that's on SoundCloud. Right now we working on an EP,
What's up? Talk about.
but it's in the works.
All right.
Under our own production, by the way. You know,
Shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You gotta do your
Oh,
own
shit.
thing. You know, make your own moves.
So can we have like maybe an expectation on when it's supposed to drop? Maybe like a good timing month, year, maybe something.
May not even be that long for real.
Okay.
You know, once we get everything in the works, it'll be fast. And it'll be out
So
there.
give an estimate, like.
You ready?
I want to say go. Ooh.
Let's go. Oh, I gotta get this.
Since we was keeping it real on this love and everything, I figured I'd spell or something. Yeah. Are you in love with love or just love the feeling? If love is a drug, I guess we all drug dealing. Fiends and hustlers, suppliers and customers, giddy is power. So if you a dog, here comes the muzzler. What kind of love is you on? The love for the Lord, the love for your child, the first minute they born. But love could be fake, or love could feel like rain hitting Andy Dufresne face when he made it out the Shawshank. I got your mind just swimming in my brain tank, circular motion from a teaspoon till I say sink. Frozen, now love's got you open. But this is way more potent. Reach your highest till you don't wanna be here no more. Things you couldn't wait to see, you don't wanna see them no more. Love was in your hands, but you so reckless. They snatched it back like Rashad did Nunu's necklace. What's love?
Alright.
Get 'em.
Get him juice.
The government is snakes in the grass, sharks in the water. Mothers lock up your sons, men protect your daughters. It's war across the water. The government's sin of blood is the black man, the victim of America. Mind state is bury us. Think that we're inferior to society. They lied to us. They promised us equality, a vision of democracy, but all we have seen is hypocrisy. Dead to society. We are the forgotten. I'm feeling I'm plotting.
Yo, thank you, you far too kind. We gon' make it. Hey, shout out to Far Judges, shout out to Neek, shout out to Diamond for the beat.
Thank
you. Shout out to me. But everybody.
You the host.
I
mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel some type of way if you ain't shot yourself out.
Stop slide. I ain't want to be all, conceited. But thank you for tuning in to In the House Talk Show on Radio on Fire each and every Thursday, 6 o'clock live. Tune in next week. We out.
We out.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. We got to take a picture. Oh. And another one.